time to groove. LexxExpress is live and in the mood. We're here to chat and laugh and sing. Step on board, let's do this thing. Rolling with the lights, it's time to groove. LexxExpress is live and in the mood. We're here to chat and laugh and sing. Step on board, let's do this thing. Welcome to the LexxExpress stream, where we like and share and live up our dream. Stay with us, we'll have a blast. Thank you for joining, let's make this last. From all the corners of the world we come to this live stream, where we're one. The music's pumping, the crowd's alive. Together we're soaring high as time flies. Welcome to the LexxExpress stream, where we like and share and live our dream. Stay with us, we'll have a blast. Thank you for joining, let's make this last. Don't click away, now stick around. More fun to come, you'll be spellbound. In this virtual place, we all unite. So stand up tall and feel the light. Welcome to the LexxExpress stream, where we like and share and live our dream. Stay with us, we'll have a blast. Thank you for joining, let's make this last. It's time to groove. LexxExpress is live and in the mood. We're here to chat and laugh and sing. Step on board, let's do this thing. Welcome to the LexxExpress stream, where we like and share and live up our dream. Stay with us, we'll have a blast. Thank you for joining, let's make this last. From all the corners of the world we come to this live stream, where we're one. The music's pumping, the crowd's alive. Together we're soaring high as time flies. Welcome to the LexxExpress stream, where we like and share and live our dream. Stay with us, we'll have a blast. Thank you for joining, let's make this last.
All right. I think we waited long enough, man. I think we waited long enough. No more prolonging it. A little 10-minute cool down. How's everyone doing on this lovely Saturday night, late night stream? We crossed 27 likes. Yes, sir, we did. We sure did. I'm going to give you guys the biggest shout out right here, right now. We got to give you guys the biggest shout out. We got to 27 likes before we even hit the scene. Let's go, man. And you guys are just going off in the chat. You guys are getting active. Y'all getting your hands dirty. Y'all going crazy. Happy Saturday once again. Welcome back to the LexxExpress stream. Hope you guys enjoyed that song. as we cool down from a fun Saturday night's main event that we enjoyed over at the LexxExpress Plus channel. Had a blast earlier on that stream watching the new show. Really good time. Had a good turnout. Had a blast with the outcomes of the show. Not that much went down in terms of changes, but we had some good matches, some good promos. And, you know, we got some details to get into, folks. But chat, what up, Pro Shoot? What's going on? I see you shooting them videos out, man. Good job on your video for today. Let's give a shout out to everyone here right now. We're hitting the late night crew. Since we did a video earlier when the news dropped, and we did the stream for Saturday night's main event, I thought today would be the perfect day. Saturday night, you know, we're hanging out, talking wrestling, talking about the new details. I don't know why my camera's cutting when I'm moving, but it makes me want to move more to piss it off. But we got Pro Wrestling Shoot. Subscribe to him if you haven't already, man. He keeps you updated with some flashy editing, which is tremendous, and he's super cool. Super well aware of what the community not only wants, but he's on point with his takes as well on the video game and just wrestling in general. So check him out if you haven't already. But shout out to Chase, my boy, Stunner, Steven, Bozo, the Bazonian Clown, Drex in here turning up, getting everybody riled up. We got Keon in the cut, RJ, Jason, Ghostface, Kev, Jassium, Eric, Tyler. Who else we got? Jared was here, Rob. And I'm scrolling up. Unlimited. Who else is here? Shout out to everyone, man. Very exciting news to get into. I'm excited for 2K25, no doubt about it. There's just no way I can contain my excitement at this point. So with that being said, you know, I got my Roman Reigns cup here. I brought the Kool-Aid back, man. It's not the Kool-Aid is not loaded, okay? It's just we got some nice juice and a little bit of water for when we're gonna run out of the Kool-Aid. It's not that much, and I got a nice bottle of water here ready to roll. All right, you don't like that side of the cup straight edge? Don't worry, I'll turn it to this side just for you. We got the WWE logo on the other side, or we got the LexxExpress logo. Shout out to Erica, my wife, for making me this cup. In case you guys missed out yesterday when I mentioned it, this is a custom-made cup for me. What up, Joe? So, cheers to Saturday night's main event, which is right now, not the show that came on TV earlier, but right now, discussing 2K25. Little Hawaiian punch, man. He better acknowledge. You want the acknowledgement?
Acknowledge me.
All right, guys. So let's get to the cheese. First things first. Cody Rhodes, man. Cody Rhodes was in today's video, and the tweet, more importantly, had a chain logo or emoji rather, with people wrestling right next to it. If you don't know what that means by now, I can easily tell you with no doubt in my mind that Cody Rhodes is here looking at you about to say, this is all about the dream chain wrestling that everyone's been asking for. Yes, you heard that right. Chain wrestling. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that much of a big deal to me because I enjoy the game, but I do understand a lot of people love the chain wrestling mechanics and starting the match with that and kind of setting the tone and interacting with the stick and trying to get some locks in, turning it into a suplex, and getting all crazy with it. I get it. It's a wrestling game. You want to do wrestling moves. I am not against it. I never was, never will be. I enjoyed it for what it was when it was in the game. They took it out. Screw it. That's fine. They brought in big blows last year. I'm like, wow, big blows. This feels a lot like chain wrestling. They could bring back chain wrestling if they got big blows. And here we are, 2K25, we're talking chain wrestling making its way back. Now, if you look at the bottom, new features. We got some other features that we've been covering throughout the week. They've been teasing it, but to me, it looks more like a confirmation. Because at the end of the day, it's an emoji that's literally telling you what's coming. It doesn't say 2K26. It says hashtag 2K25. So everything they've been putting out, it's tied down to this year's game, and it's been easy peasy clues. We're going to take a look at them here as we get closer to the release. We have to take a look at it and see it for ourselves live on stream. Okay? So I don't know what you guys got going on in the chat. I see Drex and everybody feuding right now. I don't want no part of that nonsense. All I'll say is thank you for joining, and try to enjoy your time here. There's no reason to argue and get sour over some stupid shit, because it's a video game for us to have fun and disconnect and have a good time, not to get sour and upset about Drex, who's coming in here for a little attention, trying to act like he don't want to play the game, but he's in every stream, every video, supporting, hopefully dropping likes and always commenting. So it is what it is. Chain wrestling, underground, the island. Those are the three biggest things that we can take away from this year. It's not the only thing that we're going to be taking away from this year, but from this week for sure, because let's be honest, a lot of people already predicted and thought that it was an obvious choice that we'd see Roman Reigns, right, on the cover, since he was teasing his appearance for Raw and it had the 2K25 logo. If you guys didn't see that, well, you're about to check this out right here, right now. Let me pull it up on stream just to make sure it shows up. Here we go. So this was the video that featured Jey Uso getting interrupted by Liv Morgan. You see him coming in, talking all that nonsense for the WWE 2K fans. All right, this was the other feature that, I left out of the big three. Why? Because, again, the Bloodline storyline is something that we all pretty much predicted with Roman on the cover. We knew he'd be featured in that showcase mode in some way, shape, or form. But more importantly, we're seeing that it's not just him. It's going to be the Bloodline story. We don't know how far that's going to go or how deep into the family tree it's going to be. I hope that it turns out good and we can all enjoy that story mode. But again, it's not the big three when it comes to the news from this week, because everyone's been wanting chain wrestling, everyone's been wanting new match types, and everyone's been hoping for a new mode, as well as other things, right? I know you guys have wanted to see, other things like Universe get an update. You've been wanting to see, obviously, the glitches with the creation stuff go away. And here we go. We got Just Brian tuning in, turning up. All right. Things are getting spicy in here. Everybody check out Just Brian if you haven't already. You already know what it is. We got Just Brian in the cut. We got Levi here. Drex. Y'all going after Drex still, man. Okay. I had my double this year, but I have hope this year. Game is going to cook. Yeah, man. We don't even know anything just yet. We don't even know anything. What up, Duda? What's going on, Duda? We don't know anything about anything just yet. What we do know, though, is that we had Bianca Belair show up and show out talking about 2K. She was about to talk about the island, right? The EST of WWE has some exciting news, right, for WWE. And we're here to tell you all about it. Have you heard the big news about The eye. Oh, there it is. Now, they put eyes. And they put the island. So, the island is the mode. The island is the mode. The big mode that everyone is saying they didn't want in the game because they wanted universe fixed. Yeah, that one. Then they teased it again to go deeper into the speculation. Then she's going to say, welcome to the... And here we go again. So we're kind of understanding the big deal here is the island. But then things took an interesting turn. Things took an interesting turn when Natalya came out here. Now, Natalya has faced Lola Vice, and she's gone down to NXT several times. But more importantly, she was featured in the Underground match, which you see the question mark with the golf hole there. It's the Underground match from NXT. Natalya was involved, and Grayson Waller from Down Under. You see what I'm saying here? They're tying everything in nicely for the big reveal. Hopefully these videos that were cut are going to be a longer, you know, in a longer format down the road. Speaking of Rhodes, we got Cody Rhodes here showing up to reveal some goodies. But no, he gets interrupted. Now, what he does say here that's important to look at is the return. All right, he's not saying new feature. He's not saying... He just says the return of, you know, and then Drew McIntyre shows up. So I love the teases because as big of a tease as they've been, you know, they've been fun more than anything. Why? Because we already see clearly where this is headed, folks. We already see that we're getting the bloodline. They put the blood drop logo. They put the chain wrestling logo. You know, we've gone over this. I've actually had some people saying, oh yeah, I'll wait for the official news. This is as official as it gets. This is as official as it gets. This is them letting you know what it is. It's confirmed at this point that we're getting all of this. What's not confirmed is how it's going to work, what it's going to, you know, what it's going to have in terms of details. But it's confirmed that we're getting these features. We can say that easily. She was going to say the Ayatollah of rock and roll. What's up, Sins? All right, guys, hold on. Here, let me... Chat, man, we got to put some order in the chat. What's going on here, bro? Hold on, mods, hold on. Hold on, mods. Hold on. Give me a second, man, because y'all about to... You're not on my level. What's going on, man? What's going on? Drex feuding here. What's going on? Yo, Drex, don't leave just yet. Guys, look. Look, let me... We're losing order in the chat right now, man. What's going on? All right, bro. Look. For those that don't know, Drex is our local 2K hater. All right? He joins every stream, every chat, and he goes around just bashing, trashing, and spreading those vibes. He already said that regardless of whatever they add, the game is one that he's just not interested in purchasing. Why am I saying this? Because he's entitled to that opinion of his, no matter how different it is from yours. Don't let him get to you. He's here to rile you up. But at the same time, he's sharing and venting, right, on social media the only way he knows how. The guy is sour about the 2K team. Let him be sour. I don't care what anyone says. No disrespect to you guys in the chat or anyone else that's watching this back. I love the community. I'm part of the community. We're in this together. I said this yesterday. But my judgment is reserved to my judgment based on what I see and what I'm looking forward to and not looking forward to, and what I get out of the experience for myself. Okay? And in return, I want you guys to be doing the same thing. If you see or hear things about the game that do not interest you, good, okay. Don't buy it day one, buy it on sale. If you hear and see things that you are looking forward to, keep tuning in to see if you end up enjoying more of that. And make a smart choice on whether you want to spend the money day one or not. But I am telling you right now, and I have to clarify this, I think every single stream going forward till the game comes out, because for whatever reason, people want to act a fool. I am not going to change your perspective. I am not here to persuade you. I am not here to convince you. And guess what? Neither are any of our fellow YouTubers out there that you guys watch. We are all sharing our voices, giving our 2 cents about things that we want to talk about and share with you guys, the community, because we're all part of the same community, which is the wrestling community. So please understand, that is the simplest form I could lay it out for you guys. There is nothing to argue about here. We can debate, we can discuss, we can agree to disagree, but that's it. I'm not gonna convince you, and neither is the next guy or girl. That is not their job. That is not what they're trying to do. Okay? The fact that I have to say something so obvious and so basic is pretty wild. But I'm doing it anyways because I feel like people have like this misconception about how this relationship works, because they feel that just because someone is hyping it, that they're telling them to buy the game or to... We're saying give the game a chance to explain and express themselves through however they decide to give you the information. And once they give that information, make a fair assessment to your knowledge and to your feelings as to how much you care or don't care. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm hyped about 2K25. But if 2K25 is coming with an X amount of issues that I'm not enjoying, I'm going to talk about it. And just so y'all know, I am one of those people that wanted a My Faction mode before they called it My Faction. People were asking me, what are things you want to see in this year's game? And I said a card collecting mode, like for fantasy stuff, creating brands and things of that nature. And they ended up doing it. And I was excited when I first heard about it. The game came out and I was like, no, this ain't it. This is not what I wanted. And this is what they thought that was cool, but this is trash. And I called them out for it. I called out the servers, I called out the game, and I expressed myself accordingly. And that was that. And I've done it every year since, over and over and over, because I enjoy discussing, sharing my thoughts, and being creative with whatever I'm, getting myself into. Obviously, you do care if you're worried about what I'm saying. No, bro. No. No. We shouldn't care about forcing our opinion onto others. That's it. Am I responsible for My Faction? Maybe. Maybe they saw my video a long time ago talking about it and thought it was a good idea. I doubt it. I'm sure they just took it from the NBA series. Every sports game has a faction type mode. So the city is going to be a mix of online and offline. A lot of online player versus player action, a lot of objectives to do and have fun with. Yeah, I got Hawaiian Punch tonight. And you're going to be able to do some stories on there. To my understanding, there's going to be probably some stories to be doing. It's something that's going to get updated throughout the year, but we don't know the exact detail of when, what, where, and why. We don't know the drive of that mode just yet. Now, from the business side of things, we do know that it's going to have microtransactions. That's no secret. And the fact that people are like,
These creators out there, they're trying to turn their blind eye to the microtransactions. All these creators out there are trying to turn their side and promote this garbage.
We don't know if it's going to be garbage. And I got to be honest with you guys. NBA, Madden, MLB. I play all those games that encourage for you to spend money. I haven't spent a dime on none of them. Neither one of my favorite sports games have I spent $1. Yeah, the Juicy Red. I got the Juicy Red fruit punch. So when we talk about let's wait to see, I will spend and hey, I'm not going to criticize that. I'm not. There's people that love doing that, and that's why they want to create these kind of things for people that do enjoy that. I'm not the one that likes enjoying that spending stuff, but guess what? I do enjoy spending time on the game and the modes that they've put out, and I've done my way around it. I've gone my way around it. Sorry, I meant to say, I'm reading the chat. I've gone my way around the mode, and maybe I don't have the best team. Maybe my guy's not rocking the coolest, most expensive VC Jordans, but my guy looks a little swagged out, and I got a pretty solid team, and I have fun playing the game. Find a way to be happy some way, somehow, and if there's just no way to get to it, then don't play it. Why are you getting into something that's making you so upset? So that's pretty much it. Like, it's the land of the extreme, and that's a common theme that I've been saying in the last couple videos and the last couple streams. It's become a broken record, and I'm not going to get tired of calling it how I see it, man. I see, like, the community, we've just entered the land of extremes. We really have, folks. It's a damn shame that it's been, you know, the land of the extreme. And I'm not talking about ECW. You know I'm not talking about ECW. I'm literally talking about the extreme behavior of it has to be one way or the other, being, you know, like, it's just, you can't enjoy something because all of a sudden you're getting paid to enjoy it, and you can't bash something because all of a sudden you're a hater, and I get it. It works both ways. So I'm just gonna wait and see what it's all about. 72 people. Nah, yeah, we got what, 45 likes. We're about almost, we're a little over halfway there. So in other news, before we continue with the main news, I do want to share with you guys, I got in the mail SmackDown 2, a little scratched up. I was a little annoyed. In the picture they posted on eBay, it didn't look that bad, so I ended up buying the triple pack because it came with this, and this is the main reason why I got it. This is the main reason why I got it. It came in the mail today, finally. I had part 1 somewhere lying around. It got all scratched. I don't know where it went, so I gotta get it again later down the road. I had it so many years ago. It doesn't have the book inside, but I bought 3 games for $17, which was a great deal because SmackDown 2 by itself goes for about $10. And then the other one, which I was surprised, it came in the Hollywood, the Blockbuster Video case for the used movies and games, and I got Backyard Wrestling in that triple pack. So $17 for 3 games is really, really good, especially when you're trying to get all these games, you know? So I was waiting for these games to show up so I could do some videos on it. And we're going to be doing some streams on them and some other games as well, but there you have it, folks. That's that. Again, Chain Wrestling. How do you, what up, Ghost? How do you guys feel about the chain wrestling reveal? How do you guys feel about the chain wrestling reveal? Let me see the chat move. I want to see some energy in the chat tonight, man. I see a lot of garbage going on right now. Let's get past the garbage. Let's see. Ultimate says, I love it. Sammy says, I'm very interested. I love the PC X2. I can just pop in my disc. Oh, nice. Oh, you could do it on PC. You pop in the disc on the PC and play it. Fast-paced chain wrestling would be amazing. Okay, so you want a fast-paced now. Can't wait to play. It was kind of ass. All right, Star. It was kind of ass. Why was it kind of ass? I'm hyped. I loved it in the older 2K games. I feel like they should make it an option in the settings. No, it wasn't ass. Maybe to him it was ass. I hope it's way different. Chain wrestling can't wait. You loved it. I'm cool with it since I play a lot of Universe. It adds an extra spice to the matches. You already know anything gameplay. I love it. It's an emulator. Oh, yeah, the emulator. I know, but I thought he was talking about putting the disc into the emulator. That's why. I liked it because I could... Hold on, my fault. Hopefully it works the way it did in 19. I liked it because it could bring the match back around if I was getting put through the ringer. Never wanted it back. Definitely got more excited now. Same for people that didn't like it. It should be an option. I'm interested to see what kind of minigame. Yeah, I'm interested too. I love it. Can't wait to play it. A new season mode needs to be added. We'll see about that, man. I don't know. Thanks, Jason. I think it may be a little difficult and different than Yuke's version. I think it'll be different. I don't see them doing the same thing. Yeah, I don't see them doing the same thing either. I personally never cared about the chain wrestling, but I am interested on how it will work. Same here. That's exactly how I feel, Thomas. Never cared about it. I'm open to it, but never cared about it to the point where I was upset that they took it out. They should bring back squash matches. A lot of people have been calling for that too. I don't mind that they're bringing that back. Do we get a final teaser on Sunday? I hope so, man. I want to keep these streams going and the videos dropping, so I would like to do another stream video combo tomorrow. That would be great. I mean, I was probably not going to stream today after doing the watch along for Saturday night's main event, but you know, with the news dropping, I wanted to get in here and get the feel for what you guys you know, what you guys got going on. The mini game should be different. It probably will be. I want to hear Ace's opinion. I know, exactly. I'm hyped with everything 2K has announced for WWE 2k25. Can't wait. Chain wrestling is everything else is awesome. Okay. Look, there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. I gotta be real with you. I am excited for the community. I'm excited for everyone that ever wanted to see that return. I'm excited because it's a new layer of gameplay features that are being brought back or added in general. So for me, is like, okay, I like the fact that we're going to feel like we're playing a different game, even if it's bringing something that was used in an older title. That's the way I feel about it. Do I think it was absolutely necessary to bring it back because it was the end-all be-all? Not really, man. In my opinion, I don't think that it was absolutely necessary for it to make the game certified. But when I see a feature update or tweak or add-on or a return of, you know, this nature, it makes me feel like they mean business. With all the stuff they've already added, you know, they could really just send it out like that. So they're not playing when it comes to this year's game. They're not playing one bit. And think about it, guys. Think for 1 second. If they're willing to tease this right now without doing a developer blog or vlog, whatever you want to call it, and without sharing it through the video or even in a stream, that means that there's more surprises to come. And Jesse from Pro Wrestling Shoe, who was here, just a few minutes ago, Brian Williams replied to one of his tweets I saw in his video talking about it. And he was talking about how this mode is not replacing Island, and it's not really this Island mode is not replacing Universe, and it's not affecting Universe. So Universe, like, that's what he was alluding to basically, right? So Universe is probably gonna get something. I just don't know what that something might be. Is it gonna be enough? Are we gonna get a revamped version and call it the same name? Are they finally gonna go in and fix or add things to make Universe a much better mode? Could that be a possibility? Look, I've said this plenty as well. It's nothing new, so you're gonna hear me say it again and again. Universe as we know it has been barely modified because it's a code, as they say, and it's a setup that was done by Ukes many years ago, and it's pretty much tapped out. There's not a whole lot they can add on top of what they've done because it's not their thing, I guess. It's something along those lines. But if this year, for whatever reason, we see major changes, it means they have finally figured it out. And if this is the starting point to finally make Universe good, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Yeah, exactly. Imagine if they changed the coding in some sort of way where they cracked it and they feel like they're able to start working on it finally after what? You guys want to say, oh yeah, 2K's been doing games since 14. No, it's visual concept that creates the game, and they've actually only been working on the game fully from beginning to end since 2K22. They've only really done 4 games if you think about it: 22, 23, 24, and 25. 4 games. So for a studio or a development team to have worked on 4 games and have added the stuff that they've already added in just 4 games, I feel like there's just so much more that we're going to be seeing in the near future. And it starts with this year's game, the 4th title, because we don't know what the 4th game looks like yet. We've only really seen 3, which are the ones we've played: 22, 23, and 24, right? So 2K has only done 3 releases that we've had our hands on. And all I keep thinking is, dude, every year they add stuff to it. Every year they've tweaked. All I want them to do along the lines of all the stuff they've already done is change the menus around. My goodness, I hate the squares already. Like, I'm such a big menu guy. I love the intros, and I want them to spice it up a little bit, man. Take us back to the old days where the menus look completely different, and it was a vibe, The menus now are not a vibe. They're just like, they're kind of like whatever. Like, I remember when it first came out, I thought it was sleek and pretty cool because it was direct, right? Like, there was no confusion about it. But I want to see something different. I don't want to see the same squares from the other games as well, that they used to have, like, the squares lined up too. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see something different. I don't know. Add some flair to it. And we ain't talking about Rick or Charlotte. Nah, no bright menus, man. Look at the difference from 15, 16, 17, 18. How much of an improvement was made in them games. And you know what's funny? Like 17 and 18, I felt like those games were missing something. I know that they had issues with the showcase because wrestlers that were released and they ended up doing the DLC. Oh yeah, the pre-order is going to be for the first week of March. That's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. You want a TNA, WWE, and AEW crossover? That would be sick in real life. I love 2K17s. Like, I like the wrestlers walking, doing their taunts. Oh yeah, in the menus. I remember that one. That one was pretty cool, yeah. They could do something like that. Bring it back to those days where You know, it just felt unique. It felt unique, and that's one of those things that you know, people really enjoy it. It gives you a feel of like, oh shit, like I'm playing the new 2K game. I'm playing, it's a brand new experience. So I want to talk about another feature, which is funny because you would think that I was super happy with all these features, right? But in reality, I'm not really the targeted audience when it comes to this one. I'm talking about the intergender wrestling. We see here Rhea Ripley coming to talk about a mode, and then she gets interrupted by Dominic Mysterio. And it's so funny because I thought that because of what Dom Mysterio said and what he was wearing, I thought, oh shit, Liv is going to be on the cover for the deluxe edition. Like, that's what I took it as. And as I was doing further research, you know, obviously you see the logo up here. I'm like, oh, they're letting us know that we're going to have some crossover between men and women. So intergender wrestling, right? That's kind of like where we were at. But between that reveal and all the other ones, it started to get more and more obvious that they were giving us all the clues right in our face. The island with the eyes, the blood drop with the one, the intergender logos. And then you got the whole under with the question mark. And you got Grayson Waller and Natalia. And then you got Cody Rhodes with the chain wrestling. And, you know, it's just perfect marketing. The anticipation is clearly going through the roof right now. And I gotta salute them for one hell of a job that they've done, trying to capture the audience and, you know, get the community talking. If there's one thing that they have accomplished in all of this, is that we have gotten everyone into these discussions. That's probably how they feel. I got the wrong thing up. What did I have up? Anybody talk about 2K20? What about 2K20? Oh, Jay and Gunther? Well. Oh, yeah, that's a good match. Let me see which one was that. Hold on. Let me see where that's at. Oh, this one. The Saturday night's main event. Well, it's okay. You got back on? I'm back on. It's okay. This is from the stream from earlier today. By the way, guys, I did stream earlier today the main event Jey Uso. My bad. I got a little sloppy with the handling, but this is what I was showing you guys. You can see it now. This is what I was showing you guys. So the logos is what I was talking about. Like, they made it really obvious with the logos, you know, having Rhea Ripley and then
But this is
having her interrupted by Dominic Mysterio, which I thought was the tie-in to Liv Morgan. I'm like, oh, Liv Morgan is tied into the marketing. Cool. And then the bloodline, you know, so just that's really what we're here, you know, looking at. And it's funny because if you look at the island here, it looks a little different than the island over here. So this is definitely something within the same concept, just, I don't know, it could be something different within the island. And then you got the Down Under with Natalia and Grayson Waller. So yeah, that's what I was showing you guys as I was kind of going over, showing you Jey Uso, which I like that poster for Jey Uso, so that's not a bad poster to put up. You gonna have any gameplay on it, or is that no? This account is where I do all my wrestling, like gaming and my wrestling takes and all that. But the other account is where I do the watch parties. Yeah, it's clear cut based off of the emojis. You don't gotta watch the video. You don't gotta listen to anything. You don't gotta pay attention to just anything at all. Really, you just gotta look at the emojis and you're good to go. The emojis give it away, and they did that on purpose. They don't want you to struggle to figure out what they're teasing. They don't want you to go on a mystery hunt and get confused or think that it means something else other than what it is. I mean, last year they had us on a little wild goose hunt, and some of the things were accurate and other things weren't. So I think this year they learned their lesson, and they're like, you know what? Let's simplify it for the folks out there that may struggle to understand what we're trying to showcase. because you don't want people to have false expectations. You see what I'm saying? So by them going this route, it just clearly states that they are tapped in to what they want to put out into the universe, and they want people to, you know, have those conversations. They're tapped in into all of that stuff. They're very self-aware. Yeah, the hints are definitely better, and it's just, again, it's more clear. It's straight to the point. Like, yeah, it's fun to have a guessing game, but it's not fun to guess something that's just not gonna be there. Build anticipation for something that's not right. Do you think 2K will bring back the Inferno match? I think in due time we could see a lot of those older matches return, because if you look at their games, they always try adding old or new concepts to their games. I agree. I wish DLC was more than just characters. I wish DLC focused on expansions, like for arenas, for showcase, for character gear, for new, like, I'll give you an example. Like, Jey Uso changes his shirt. I wish that the update brought in his new shirt to the game and that you were able to have that. So I don't really care for the move packs by itself, but if you pair that up with something like, you know, arenas and some tie-ins to a game mode or something, that would be cool. Not everyone should be able to chain wrestle. I hope this isn't the game-breaking feature. No, the game-breaking feature is everything else. Well, if you think about it, even the worst of the worst chain wrestle when they go up against someone that does it. So I would say that the AI should only do it when you're wrestling someone like Chad Gable or Kurt Angle or maybe Otis a little bit, you know, like something along the lines with a character that we know is capable and engaging in that kind of wrestling. But I don't want to see just every single superstar do it. You know, like, you don't want R-Truth to have a match and him go out there and do it. Not that he hasn't done it before, because we've seen him do it, but, you know, he doesn't really target chain wrestling. Giants should be immune to chain wrestling, and they have a different gameplay feature. Oh, that would be cool. The approach for chain wrestling is going to be tricky, because I want to see how the gameplay and the balance within the little mini game kind of counters what you and your opponent are doing. I think chain wrestling could be an attribute each wrestler has. I think that that's probably the main reason why they're bringing chain wrestling, Kev. I think it's for the underground match. I think the underground match justifies adding chain wrestling back to the game. It was awkward watching Big Show and Mark Henry chain wrestle. How's the price to pay? With chain wrestling, they should have the collar and elbow tie up. Yeah, with like the amateur style. I missed the stream up to a few minutes ago, Lex. I was at work. Oh, man. You must be exhausted, bro. Do I think Brock Lesnar will ever come back? I think once the dust settles with his issues. They probably went away from chain wrestling all those years ago, because they didn't know how to implement it for the different sizes and stuff. Remember, we're playing the game and we're on the other side. We don't know what the issues, or not even just issues, but what those things and like other features bring out of the game. They would just push you off. Which superstar am I taking to the underground? Man, since it's NXT Underground, I don't know. Maybe I do Trick Willie down there against Oba or Ethan Page or something. Thank you, Ghost. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the nice comment. Only thing I like about intergender is kicking Dom's ass with women. Oh, wow. In the old games, I remember if your wrestler didn't have a certain strength level, you had to fight. That's a cool feature. I like that. I like that. So, guys, I want to do a poll. Let's do a poll. I want to see what your favorite feature is. All right, let's go. Let's see what the community says. The question is, what's your favorite new feature? Hope they add kicks to the blow. Oh, the kicks would be cool. Oh, I forgot underground. We'll do underground we gotta eliminate one. We'll see which one gets eliminated here. We'll do underground in the next pool. Let's see which one wins. Three tiers of stamina? DX in it would be great. All right, nobody voted intergender. So let's remove intergender. What up, MJB? All right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. I see you, Timothy. We don't know what the island is, but like you could still be considering it a favorite just because of the concept and the idea of what it could be. So it's safe to say that intergender and bloodline showcase are two things that people don't care about as much. The game is going to feature some new features that the community is not really that interested in, and it's okay because I feel like with all the other stuff, there's still some good things to be excited about. So underground is 37%, chain wrestling 23, the island 33, and bloodline 7. So it's between underground and island. No more combo moves. I think we're still gonna get the combo moves. Bloodline Showcase is a one-time thing, but damn, I wish it was different. Triple H would have been cool. I feel you. I feel you. How was the free roam in 2K18 my career? How did you get to finally get rid of fighting stance? What do you mean? What do you mean, Jassium? You hate that all the wrestlers have the same combos? What up, MJB? I like a Bloodline Showcase because they the twos and we the ones. Punjabi? SmackDown versus Raw 2011. I hope Bloodline is good. Thank all their show. What? Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
I care about intergender. I like the freedom and option to do it. Oh, Jassium, I'm not sure. I wish I knew. Tribal combat. I thought tribal combat might get added. The free roam was backstage in 18 my career. If you had to pick your favorite 2K game, 2014, 2016, and 2024. That's my choice. What about yours? Physics in 11 were insane. Like, you could do all types of moves on the tables, ladders, and whatnot. Makes sense why they was banning creators who made male and female versions last year. They were gonna do it themselves. What if the mods and the creators ended up helping them do it? I would love the option to customize your combos. I would love the option to customize your whole gameplay situation. Iron Survivor? Is there a chance that we can get Iron Survivor? I don't think so. I would love to have me some Attitude Era arenas. $19, $14, and $24. Okay, that's a good list. 40 votes. 40 votes. I thought you guys would put chain wrestling a little higher. I don't want to play chain wrestling clips because I don't have the games installed to play it. I probably should have to showcase it, but I don't want to go look up videos from anyone to put their content. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You're talking about gameplay related league. I don't know. Will this be the last game on PS4? I think it very well could be. I want them to bring back fighting in the crowd. I love the fighting in the crowd, but the fighting in the crowd that I want is like when you go to the crowd, that the crowd starts to like open up and separate. All right, leader. Good night. Good night, leader. Good night. If we have any new viewers, man, you guys like wrestling, you like watching some awesome WWE 2K gameplay and all the news and all that stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on another stream or video. And yeah, Straight Edge, I did see the video of Omos announcing that he was coming back, relinquishing the belt. I had seen it. We had talked about it at some point. I don't know. Oh, you were there. Yeah, you were there at the Saturday night's main event when we talked about it at the end. I want them to bring back weapon grapples. So what can you do with those? Like, how does that work, Carter? How does that work, folks? The weapon grapples. Can someone explain that to me? You won't get to see it till like 5 p.m. Then don't worry about it, man. Don't even talk about it. I'm gonna say this one more time. I need a Bushwhacker showcase. You know that's not happening, Rob. Sorry. Oh yeah, strap match would have been nice. Lex is our tribal chief? Nah, don't say that, but you know what?
Acknowledge me.
A man can dream. SPROA and 09, you could do the grab with the weapons, but what do you, I don't remember, like, what was the concept of that? Can you help me out? I don't remember. You have a weapon, then you hit the guy, and it turns into a DDT on a chair? You know the YouTube tribal, what? Tribal chef? No. Who's that?
No.
2K Battleground, yeah. We used to be able to sandwich the opponent in a ladder and bash them on them, or use to bash their head on the turnbuckle repeatedly. I remember the turnbuckle one. I can't wait to see the final boss come out. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna make my character look like Tom Hanks. What the? I want that WCW Beach Arena? Hell yeah, me too. Nate, welcome to the channel. Let's go.
I like it.
We should get better weapon physics. That would be dope. Yeah, that would be dope. That would be more understandable. Excited for next week? Oh yeah, we're excited, hyped up. I mean, I can't get enough. That's why I'm live tonight. I was like, you know what, man, let's go live. We gotta see what the vibes are. Everybody's excited. I feel like we've had a good turnout, and everyone's on that hype train. I feel like if there was ever a time to be excited for this game, I think it's right now, with all the reveals and all the things we've heard. We get some TNA stuff. That would be cool, but I wouldn't really hold my breath for that. That's, yeah, I don't know if that's coming this year. My parents are sleeping. You just blasted that through my phone. I blasted that through your phone? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I thought you were watching the stream and your headphones low or something. I don't know. You gotta be careful, bro. I got the music in the background. I got the loud sounds popping in and out with the applause. There was a TNA DLC pack. Who would you be adding? TNA. So you do Joe Hendry, Jordan Grace. That's 2, probably. Well, you got to do like the big popular stars. So Moose, that would be 3. I'd see who the other 2 are. People complaining about the island will be in the island. I hope so. Yeah, the Hardys, I don't really see them as TNA stars, but yeah, you could do like the TNA pack. I agree that you could do like Motor City Machine Gun in that pack, because I know they just signed with WWE, but they used to be with them. So kind of add them there for the DLC. The people who don't like the island are probably just jealous. Nah, they don't know. We don't know what the island is. Nick Nemeth, that would be cool, you know, but he's from the WWE side. Anyone who shows up could be in the pack. John Cena winning the Rumble. I don't know. Don't read any spoilers to me. I don't know how true that is. The island's something they tried with Battlegrounds? No. No, it's not. Byron, what are you talking about? Byron always on something. Josh Alexander is someone I would put. Orton's your sleeper for the Rumble? Oh yeah, Slamovich. She's great. I honestly think Jordan Grace's gonna sign with WWE after the Rumble. I think so too. I think her and Joe Hendry are probably gonna be signing. I feel like the Island of Relevancy will be a great addition to the game since it's based off of the Tribal Chief. Oh, for sure, for sure. Adding the Island of Relevancy would be incredible. Joe Hendry is champion. Yeah, but depending on when he drops it. DKO buys TNA. Imagine if that's what they're trying to get. Would you guys like that? Are they going to call it the Island every year? Good question, Tristan. Maybe this year's the Island because of the Roman Reigns faction, you know, the bloodline. But maybe next year is something else because it pertains to that particular individual. I'm not sure. AJ Francis returned to WWE. He's been doing good though. Have you seen any of his matches in TNA? I've been watching TNA. TNA is good, guys. Next year will be the dungeon. Could be the backstage. I want to see if they added anything to backstage. Like TNA has been struggling for years. If TKO buys them, then they instantly have a massive income and money and deals. Say if you grab a weapon from under the ring, you can express the grab button. You can press the grab button and do a new animation like a kick to the gut and then hit them in the back with the bat. That seems interesting. Seth Rollins is winning the Rumble. I want to break in that game, man. I want to break into the game already. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I want to walk down the ramp and whoop some ass. WWE can still buy TNA and let it be its own thing. They sure can. I just doubt they want any of that stuff right now at the moment. Before it was because they wanted the content for the network.
What?
Can I get a hell yeah? I got you.
Give me a hell yeah.
Yo, can we get a little subscriber train going? Any new viewers that are not subscribers? We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers and we're at 456. So 4 away from 5. I mean, 4 away from 460. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. I'm trying to get a 14,500. So if you ain't subscribed, consider it. Consider. Exactly my thought. TKO owns both WWE and TNA, similar to how. Yeah, I got you. Oh man, I'm super excited to check out Shut Your Mouth. Thanks for asking. I was a little annoyed though that they gave me the game with a couple scratches. What matches are you excited? Are you hoping for the Bloodline Showcase? I don't even know which one to pick because I feel like they've done most of them. Subscribe. Let them know, Sammy. Let them know, man. We in the cut. It's Saturday night. We got the stream going. Trying to buy Tony. Wait, what? Coke or Pepsi? I like Coke. Let's get Carducci. Where you at, man? Let's get Carducci in the cut. Let's get Carducci in the kit. I love Shut Your Mouth. That game has the best backstage. Oh. And what we want to see? Interesting. You've been trying to look at 2K23. You can't do half of Roman matches? Yeah, that is true. Carducci, man, you are the senior gameplay specialist. Get your ass in here, man. Get in here, Carducci. I demand it. Carducci.
Yo, you can hear me?
I hear you now.
Oh yeah.
So what's going on, man? What's the vibes looking like for this new game? How you feeling?
And I'm excited, man. I can't wait.
What do you think is gonna happen? How did you feel when you saw the reveal today?
And you heard my reaction firsthand. I had some excitement, but I didn't even process. I was so excited that he posted another thing. But then it was like we was watching Saturday Night Main Event. It was a good match going on. It was so chaotic. But I was like, I got overwhelmed for a second. I'm like, oh, they dropped again. They dropped the video again. I didn't even process what they said until you said chain wrestling. I'm like, what? Chain wrestling? Like they finally
Chain
brought it
wrestling.
back.
They brought it back. They brought it
It's
back.
like I was watching the stream and you was like, it's still more that they didn't reveal yet, and it's like another month before the game come out. So it's like I wonder what they're gonna do with this month, like this 1 month.
Exactly. I was talking to Lex for SmackDown. Oh yeah. Dude, there's just so much they could do. So when was the last game? What was the last game we had chain wrestling in?
Last game was probably 20,
20 or 19?
20, definitely 20, because it was like an option for you to do it. It was like they wanted to take it out, but it was still a way to do it. Like they
Oh,
just
I
made
see.
it so
They're
you got
saying
to press
20.
X and put.
Which
Yeah.
one had it better?
I think 19, because it was like sometimes in 19 they didn't like sway away from not letting you do it. In 20 you had to press an actual input to do it. Like you had to know how to do it yourself, like manually. Because a lot of people was complaining about it. Like they was complaining about the chain wrestling, but I was like, it's a good feature. And most of the leagues I was in, that was like the first thing you had to do before you even got into the match. You would have to automatically chain wrestle. Like that was a rule. You had to chain wrestle first.
Really?
Yeah, they made it so you had to chain wrestle first in some of the leagues I was in.
So it was like super serious.
Yeah, it was a big part of the league I was in. Once they took it out, they was like, Then afterwards the league died.
And do
We'll
you
talk
do
about
it? Do you do the chain wrestling in AEW?
that. Yeah, you could. Yeah, but it's not the same. It's
No, it's
different.
not.
It's
It's not.
definitely different. Yeah.
Chain wrestling is a good way to start a match, but I pray it's not the only way in the game. You imagine if it's just when you start the match and that's it?
I mean, in 20 and what it was 2K15 when he first brought it in, it was like overly exaggerated. Like every match you'll start chain wrestling, like it was bad.
Yeah, like there
But
was no
over the
other way to do it.
years, yeah, over the years they balanced it out though. They balanced it out for sure.
First 2K game I played was 14, 30 years of WrestleMania. That one was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was definitely
that's what Shattered said. He doesn't want it to be like that. Chain wrestling was only for 1v1. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. It makes sense.
yeah, it was. But even then they still had like this mechanic as a rest hold. Like you could lock in a rest hold and drain your opponent's stamina. Like it was like it was like chain wrestling, like when you first start the match, and then you had an option to do like the actual little mini game in the middle of the match or whenever you wanted to. It was like a certain input you had to press though. During your
Um,
opponent's stamina.
I think that what people liked most or missed most about the chain wrestling is the fact that it made it made the match feel authentic versus just a fight in a fighting game, if that makes any
Right.
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it comes down to that people just really wanted to see this mode return because of the fact that, you know, we're playing a wrestling game and you're not able to do wrestling moves. That's kind of annoying.
Right.
Imagine if they bring the option of holding a submission while the ref counts to 5. That's cool. I
Yeah,
think
that'd be dope.
what if they do it kind of like the trading blows minigame?
Oh yeah, that'd be insane.
Like some sort of trading blows minigame.
But how would that work though? Like they lock in a move
Yeah.
and you got oh yeah, like you got to hold it and then let go. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it was like that because I'm pretty good at them little trading blows. I wouldn't mind it. But then
Yeah, like
again, I want something different. I want something. I don't want too many of the same thing. That's what they messed up with, like in the casket matches and
yeah, the
the
casket match and
avalanche.
the ambulance match.
Yeah, I don't want too many of the same mini games going on.
Chase says that he sucked at trading blows. I like trading blows.
Yeah, I was good at it. I liked it. It was a little delay online, but that was about it.
I thought it was good. I like the
I
rock
use
paper
some of the trading
scissors.
blows to get my finishes sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like once you hit that yellow bar, you instantly get a finish or
Yeah,
something.
you're right. You get like a boost.
Yeah,
I sucked at the timing. Yeah, the timing is definitely one of those things that if you try it online, it's not gonna be synced. It's a little delayed. Exactly, Sammy. It's a little delayed. If you're doing it offline, depending on the difficulty, I could see if you play like on Legend or something like that. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I don't even play on Legend. I play on the hard difficulty.
definitely. It's definitely like the old. What it remind me of is the old kickout system that was in like 19, like the circle that you
You
had to hold the
remember the
button until
submissions
you.
for the circle? I never really got that.
Yeah, I remember that. I wasn't good at that either, but they gave you a chance at least because it was like the circle. You would be like the red circle, and then your opponent would be like the blue, and he would have to try to get inside the red. But as times it'd be like a yellow dot you could catch, and you could like get the advantage and get out the submission. Like it'll give you a chance. Feel like they should add something like that, like give you a
Yeah, an opportunity to get into the action.
quick time event to give you the advantage. Like say you tap, like you tapping, and then you just get a like the button go up real big on your screen, and you gotta press it, and it just like go in your favor. Feel like they should add that to the submission system.
Holding settings might work. The fact that they were working on all these features and still had time to put in chain wrestling is crazy. Bingo, man.
And
Bingo.
it's probably more to come too. This probably not even. This probably just the surface. Like we just
This,
scratching the
I mean,
surface.
yeah, they just getting into it because we got 5 new features. I listed the top 3 for me. What are the top 3 for you, chat? I think it's chain wrestling, underground, and the island. Not in that specific order, but I think those are the top 3. And then the other 2 was intergender and of course the bloodline showcase. So 5 new reveals. Tomorrow we may get our 6, and then Monday we get the cover. We get the cover.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited.
I remember when we got the cover last year. It was Cody Rhodes with the paper.
Yeah, I've been doing that, going back, watching a lot of videos to see what people wanted in a game like previous years. Like I know for a long time people wanted them stances gone. Like, since like 2K23, they wanted them out.
Yeah, because it feels like it's not like natural to the character. What up, Ultimate? I don't know why, but I've got a feeling that tomorrow's reveal is gonna be really good. Hey, I think I know why. It's because all the reveals have been really good.
They ever do a reveal on Sunday, or did they start revealing stuff on Monday?
No, man. I thought that they weren't gonna really reveal anything significant today, and I guess it was because it was the pay-per-view, right?
Not even mid pay per view. I think it was like what it was
Well,
Sheamus and
yeah, it was. It was when the Braun Breaker match was about to start.
oh yeah,
I remember it was when the Braun Breaker match was about to start.
oh yeah. So it was like just now kicking off.
It's that Irish look, man. I want to see what in the world we're gonna get with Sheamus towards the back end of his career. Like is he ever gonna become intercontinental champion or become champion in general again? I feel like they've teased him getting the belt. People have gotten behind him, and then they've kind of like pulled out.
Yeah,
That's kind of what.
I feel it.
Go ahead.
I feel like they gonna give it to him like eventually.
And what about Jay Uso, man?
Also, I think he might win Money in the Bank this year. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, it's the same issue with Jay, but at least Sheamus has had the belts. But you're right, it is the same issue with Jay. I'm gonna be so sad when he does. Why? Thought you'd be happy for him to get it done.
And I hope they add like more damage like to certain skin tones. Like say if you real white, you get chopped by Gunther and now your skin start to turn purple. Hope they add like stuff like that eventually.
They can't win the big one. My top three wants are Chain Wrestling, SVR 2011, physics, and more creative options like creative finisher and creative story.
I mean, Shane is still moving though. He 46. He's still moving. I
Sheamus
feel like
is
he gonna get it before he turns 50.
he's looking good, man. He's still looking good. You're right. Sheamus needs to win the IC title this year. I don't know if this year, but sooner rather than later, I would hope.
Like he got it in his career as a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, he does.
It's a
Hey,
must.
Nikki,
He
how's it
deserves
going?
it.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Priest is old too compared to most. Yeah, he is, but he's still good.
He's in
I
his prime right now.
I want entrances to get better. I hate that I go customize entrances and it's so limited.
It's another thing. Like I went back and watched a couple older videos. They're like, yeah, we need that. We need a better crowd reaction because crowd reaction getting old.
Oh, the crowd reaction is like stiff already. When do you think they're gonna change that?
That might be one of the features they reveal. I don't know. They might put like a what would they OG what they put megaphone. Or- I hope they give us more options to change like the camera angles.
Yes,
Actually,
I was gonna
yeah,
mention that. I wish that camera angles were allowed to be like customized with the zoom out and put it higher.
yeah, like 2K do it.
Yeah, bro, like you could literally do that in every sports title. Madden, MLB, wrestling is the only. Oh, I think I know why they said that before. Why they couldn't get the like. Remember the ramp camera? Like for example, I'm gonna give you an example. You know that I did. I was doing the ramp camera during like a recording that I was doing
Right.
between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and Nia Jax came out randomly, and this was an exhibition match. Nia Jax came out randomly, and you wouldn't believe that Nia Jax just appeared. She didn't come out from the ramp. She didn't like. She just came out of nowhere, like appeared at the Tron area. And when she was leaving,
Yeah,
she just disappeared as well. And it looks glitched. She didn't even walk down the whole ramp. She disappeared because remember that they never fixed it because when you get interrupted, they would show like a special camera to show the superstar up close and be like, "Oh my god,
yeah.
who's this?" And before you knew it, they would cut and show the person ringside. And when you're playing
Yeah,
with the
it
ramp camera on, it shows the person disappear and appear ringside.
used to be. I forgot what game it was, but it used to be like a thing where as though they'll walk backstage and they'll actually go through the
I used to
entrance.
love
Like
going
they'll
through the
walk through the
curtains. Yeah,
entrance. Yeah, they used to do that. I don't know what happened. Somewhere down the line, I guess they wasn't able to do it. They wasn't able to make an animation for it. I don't know what happened.
Dark said chaining, so we're actually getting a wrestling game this time. Great. I you can't say that with all the grapple moves that they have. You can't say that it's not a wrestling game. I don't know, man. That's a stretch. I think that's just bashing it just to bash it at that point. What do you think, Carter?
It's definitely a wrestling game. Like yeah, like you bouncing off the rope, jumping off the top rope. Like it's aspects of a wrestling game. Well, matter of fact, it is a wrestling game. So it's like you can't take the credit away from that.
You're going off on how it feels to you, so you don't do grapples. You can't do springboards.
Yeah.
You can't do submissions. You can't do Irish whips. Have you
I
ever
mean,
thought
it's a
of what
guessing
the
game, but
pre-order should be for this game? Nightmare Family Pack. Oh, I got you. Probably like a Bloodline, something for the Bloodline. I thought. All right, Rob. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Take care.
but it's
He
probably
says
more likely the
he said I
bloodline.
do grapples, but you gotta do grapples to do everything. I mean, isn't that the point of a wrestling game? Isn't
I
that
mean,
what
I guess he
separates
want
it?
more freedom. I think he want more freedom, like how it
No,
was in
I'm with him.
2K19.
I'm with him, but I never thought that this was not a wrestling game. I think it had fighting
Yeah,
elements
it's
because
a
you needed to
wrestling game
fight.
for sure. Yeah, it's
It
just
had
like it's a different era of wrestling. Like,
yeah.
it's the
No,
next era of wrestling games.
I agree with that too, Dart. Chaining adds diversity. It does to an extent if they do it right. I just want the gameplay to get slower. I think the gameplay is at a good pace for chain wrestling to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
added into it.
I don't think it should go slower because then we're gonna be like 2K15 and that game is slow as hell.
2K, which one?
15, like you remember it was so slow, like
Oh,
even the
I gotta go
moves,
back to try it out. I don't remember.
yeah, it was horrible. But at the time, it was a good game. Like we felt like it was the graphics was so good. It was a
Well, oh,
John
because you
Lee.
played it for Xbox One, right?
Yeah, I played it for Xbox One.
Yeah, they tried making that one realistic.
And he slowed it down. I mean, I love the physics though. Like the physics was wacky. I like that. Cause there was some moves that they kept from the older games that was in that I still liked, and then it was like some kind of bugs, like glitches with the moves. Like you could toss your opponent out the ring at times. Like the physics was crazy.
I like the gameplay to feel kind of slow, not sluggish. But I don't want it to be
Right.
like fast either. Not every superstar is fast, and there's not that many that are fast. I like to feel fast
Yeah,
with
like
Ray and Ricochet and those guys.
yeah, like Bray Wyatt. They got
Yeah,
Bray Wyatt out here with the slowest animations in the game.
yeah, he is. His animations are really slow. Hold on, I'm trying to put this on the screen real quick.
Definitely would love a new HUD too.
A new hub.
HUD.
Yeah, what hub you talking about? No, I'm just kidding.
Like with the stamina down there, like how it is in the picture. That
No,
would be
no,
dope.
I know. I'm trolling you.
Fighting stances in the current game.
Blow
Yeah.
my mind.
Samoans, Alpha and Sika, greatest tag team ever. They should. I feel like they should do that for the bloodline story. Like start from the tree, like that tree that The Rock showed. Like they should do that.
The whole family tree.
Yeah, like it's really the bloodline showcase. Like starting from the very top. That would be dope.
That's funny. I forgot they had Ivory and Jacqueline back in these games too. Kairi Sane was in this game too, and then they made her DLC this year. That's too funny. I forgot.
She might have been DLC that year too.
Liv Morgan. Look at how different she looked.
Yeah, she looked completely different.
Mandy Rose in here. This is 2K19.
The brightest screen in the world.
Who thought about that screen, bro?
That screen will wake you up.
Paige looks like she's blending into the screen.
Yeah, she. Squad. Forgot all about that.
Look at this. Sasha Banks and Shayna Baszler were the same rating in this game.
Oh yeah, Shayna Baszler probably was in her prime around this time. And she still was undefeated or something.
Holy snap. Look at Trish, how she looked. She looked perfect in this game.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, she definitely looked good. Alexa Bliss, Alicia Fox, they
How
nailed
the hell
Alicia
does
Fox.
Bailey look better at this game too? They got the better scans now. Well, nah, Bailey looks good now in the new one, but
Yeah, she looked kind of pale in this one though.
yeah, she does look a little pale. Well, the colors are a little off on the stream. I could see a little bit. Becky Lynch looks better too here. What the hell?
Yeah, Becky looked good.
Why am I looking at only females in here? What the hell? Oh, I clicked on female.
Oh yeah, because you got it. In the gender matches, you don't gotta worry about that, man. Next year, I see the whole roster. The whole roster.
You got Aleister Black. Look at Andrade, man. We're getting Andrade back.
Mm.
Look at Baron Corbin.
That's when he had the hair, man. That's when he had the hair.
El
In his
Idolo. That's crazy. And they have Brutus Beefcake. Look at Chris Jericho. Christian was in here. Let's do a little Christian match. Look at Daniel Bryan. It's funny because Daniel Bryan without the beard looks like doesn't even look like him. DDP was in here too.
Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose, yeah.
Drew Gulak, Dolph Ziggler.
EC3.
Hell yeah.
Man, Edge looked really bad for so many years.
Yeah, look, he looked. This was when he had that horrible model. He looked like the same model in 2020 and 2020. Yeah, same model.
Look at Goldberg. Does Goldberg do chain wrestling in this game?
No, nah, he gonna push you off. I think heavyweights push you off. Let's see what heavyweights push you off.
I got Jason Jordan, Jeff Hardy, Jey Uso.
Matter of fact, he might do chain wrestling because I seen Stone Cold on there. He was chain wrestling Brian Pillman.
This is my favorite Kane right here, 98 Kane.
Oh yeah. You know, like when he started like teaming up with RVD and all that.
Who, Kane?
Yeah.
I liked them more during the Attitude Era. Look at Connor. Man, let's do the best wrestlers here, right? Let's do Kurt Angle. I can't believe they made Kurt Angle 89 over.
Like this 06 Kurt Angle too. Like that's why. 06 Kurt Angle.
He got big head in this game. Get out of here.
Yeah, big head. Whoa, I forgot about that. That's when they started like doing wacky stuff.
I'm gonna do Kurt Angle versus his son. Make him fight his son. Nah, I'm gonna make him fight his real son.
Yeah. Kurt Angle was saying he felt like Chad Gable should have been his son instead of him.
They got the old SmackDown logos in this shit, bro.
Oh yeah. The frame drop, man. It's the game though, like the frame drop. This new coming out. It's the game. Let's see.
The following contest is a no-holds
Still in the
barred
game where they
match.
took it out.
Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, the WWE Champion, Kurt Angle.
He's back. The Olympic gold medalist, the multi-time world champion.
Angle, man.
Mr. Mango.
Said Brock Lesnar broke his ass, his neck twice. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Mango.
Chad Gable.
Brock Lesnar broke Kurt Angle's neck twice. He said that in his interview. Yeah, he said with a chair shit out, and then he broke his neck. But he's Scottish. He said his best matches that he had was with like Chris Benoit.
Native is scratched and clawed for everything he's earned in his life. Represented the United States in the Olympics.
Mr. Mango.
Tag team champion on multiple occasions. Chad Gable is ready.
What do you think?
Big things on the big stage.
He said Mr. Mango.
Mr. Mango. You know who used to call him that? Nigel McGuinness.
You can feel the electricity.
For real?
Yeah, he used to call him Mr. Mango.
One-on-one, mano-a-mano. These guys are
I gotta go back and watch his TNA stuff. Yeah, that was like when he did his best work.
Is he done?
Who, Kurt Angle stuff?
And he
Yeah.
escapes the submission. And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
He did his best work when he went to TNA because he had like a chip on his shoulder.
Nah, yeah. Kurt Angle killed it.
Clutch strike.
Kurt Angle was doing great.
This might be it. Oh, my.
And Marco online.
Yeah, you saw Marco? Showed up in the cut.
I wonder in this game, was it a button that you was supposed to press to lock up?
Is he done?
A chain, was it?
And he breaks free just when you thought he was out of this one.
So do you guys feel like the games have evolved enough? Do you guys like this over 2K24? Really?
I don't think he expected to be in this position.
I still like the game. I still miss how the gameplay was. Like how you could just go into moves. Still miss that aspect of it. You could just press B, Irish whip. Still miss that. I feel like that's where it was. I mean, it wasn't like that for a certain amount of time, but I got so used to it. Like, man.
Especially considering who he's in the ring with.
The colors were just off in this game.
Yeah, so pale.
Yeah.
Yeah, referee.
Nah, the I'm trying to change the color a little bit to make it look better for the stream, but there's just no making it better.
Yeah.
Nah, I put this on regular. I put this on regular, and I put the computer to face each other so I could watch it with you guys. I didn't want to play it. I don't remember how to play the game like that.
What happened there? How you just?
Yeah, no. I wanted to see how the game plays in terms of visuals and see if they were gonna do chain wrestling.
Yeah, it look like they ain't chain wrestling, just kicking. I like the freedom of the game though. Like that's one thing that I do like about these older games: the freedom that you had to do moves.
Man, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Just straight into the move. I like that style.
Well, the game has some cool things,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like I could go back and play this on a consistent basis. I feel like the color grading is just way too off. The HDR is horrible. Gameplay wasn't bad, though. I will say the gameplay wasn't bad.
That's one thing that I do like about the older games. The gameplay, like even if the quality of the game, graphics of the game was horrible, I could still play it just because I'm having fun with the gameplay. Different things you could do, freedom wise.
Things just went from bad to worse for Chad Gable.
All depends on how you play it. No, for sure. Oh, I think he's about to take off the straps.
I think he's just chilling.
Man, this has been a great matchup.
He's stalking his prey.
Yeah, he's talking his way. He's putting the magic in good use.
Yeah, to make sure he was okay. The ref had to talk to him to make sure he was okay. He was just letting the ref talk to him. Look, he's doing it again.
Nah, the AI is tripping in this game, guys.
He used that methodical pace. Look at him.
Yeah, he's just looking at him. He's waiting to kill him off. I think he's trying to regain his stamina. That's why.
Oh, yeah, that probably is. Throwing him out. I'm going to take my time with you. 3 minutes.
I think it's just his stamina.
Oh, he locking in the ankle lock. He got to get his stamina back to locking the ankle lock. That's what it was. They need to keep stepping on it to get my stamina back.
Damn, Kurt Angle made his ass tap.
Yeah, he's using that methodical pace. He said, I got you for 3 minutes for real. He didn't hit his signature. He didn't hit the ankle slam. Nothing. He just said, I'm going to end this.
I know. He just went for the win.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Say, yeah, I'm going to get him out of here real quick.
He was on that methodical pace.
Highlight for one superstar.
He's talking about in the interview how he wasn't on perks in the middle of his matches.
Jay, you keep at Jay. Why do you want more confirmation? Chain wrestling is back, my boy. We keep telling you.
Yeah, it's back. We in the mix. We in the cut.
And last but not least,
March, whatever the date is. I don't know.
Here is your winner.
I just hope they don't make that showcase super duper wrong. With the slingshot tech. I just hope they don't do that again.
I do like how Kurt Angle looked in this game.
Yeah, he looked supposed to look.
Yeah, he looked. I mean, I'm not saying he looked better than you. They just, the scans, they made him look a little older.
Yeah. Man, that's the 06 Kurt. The 06 Kurt right there. He was like...
Nah, the brightness in this shit is horrible.
Yeah.
Do Andrade, let's see.
They had Road to Glory this year, too. It was like some
Road to Glory?
Yeah, I think it was like what my faction was, but for like my career.
That's what it was called?
Like they had you. Yeah, it was like loot box. They had loot boxes that you could use to open up. Imagine if they do that for the island. Like it was like loot crates that you would have to open up to unlock certain things for your custom character. Elite Creek. I forgot what it was.
Blow my mind, blow these nuts.
Yeah, it was like it was definitely like a Elite Crate type of thing that you would have to open up a tire to get a tire parts, taunts, and moves. It was not even that. It was moves, attire parts, appearance parts, entrance parts. They just put a bunch of stuff behind like Elite Crates for your custom character. I think it was inside of my ride or my career at this time.
I don't know. I could look at these games, even the ones that people claim were like bad. I could still look at them like then when it came out and now, and I could still enjoy them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but them WWF games, that's out of my league, man.
Oh, like
They
Warzone
rough.
stuff? No, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
the
like
Warriors.
I'm talking about like 2K, because I love 2K16. I could play 2K16
Yeah.
right now and do the whole showcase.
Yeah, 2K16.
The showcase for this one wasn't bad, but I remember since I wasn't a big Daniel Bryan fan, I was like, oh, it took me a long time to
This
play.
time, he wasn't behind Danny Brown around this time when he was getting yes moved.
Nah. I was against the tide. I wanted Batista to come back and win the championship after winning the Rumble.
Almost is all of those things, but at the end of the day, it's all
It's
about
blowing him at the Rumble.
success. Soaking it all in. Great reaction from us. If you have
Look at the crowd area over there, the little spot in the back where they had the trash can.
And his opponent.
They still got that spot, I think.
Look who's coming back at number 30.
224
Zack Ryder, not Matt Cardona.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan had the vegan title, yeah. Yeah, he wanted to be earthy.
you guys ever notice that everybody Zack Ryder gets close to dumps
Yeah, that's when he was using that heel,
the
the leg lock move. A heel hook.
Okay, that's enough, Corey. Don't take away what Zack Ryder's accomplished here. Former United States champion, former tag team champion. He was even
That's crazy. And the announce table was by the front. They mentioned Zack Ryder was U.S. champ,
and there's the bell.
tag
And
champ,
here we go. This is
IC
the kind of
champ.
battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what
Man, he started out just flowing right to the face.
He said, "Let's go Ryder, woo woo woo. Let's go Ryder, woo woo woo." You know which game I gotta play through that I haven't played through ever? 2K20. The showcase, I mean.
The showcase. Was that the Women Revolution?
Yeah.
That was
I
the
didn't-
Women Revolution.
I didn't play that one at all.
That one was glitched out. That one was a pain in the ass. Man. Didn't they have a Roman tower too? Like separately from them?
I think so. I don't even remember that game, though. I barely played it. I always
I
wanted
played
to
it.
play it. I never played it.
I played that to the wheels fell off. Everybody was playing WWE 19 and
Yeah, no,
I was
20
like,
so bad, bro. 20 was so bad that I just couldn't.
I pushed through it. I had leagues I was in. I had no choice. I had no choice but to do it. Everybody moved on.
Methodical pacing.
Hell yeah. I was waiting until 22 came out. I was playing that. And then I took a break from that and was playing 2K Battleground for a good amount of time.
Here comes Ryder. A superstar.
But that came out before 2022 did. That was like our 2K20, right? That was our 2K21, 2K Battleground. That was our 2K21 right
It
there.
was. You know what's funny? That game wasn't half bad. It was
It wasn't. It was cool for the time, and then it started getting glitchy. Like, oh yeah, I can't with this.
Severe damage being inflicted to the back. I think we're about to see a high-risk risk move from the top rope.
Cole
The Long
Quinn.
Island IZ certainly has an offensive repertoire that every WWE superstar needs to be
Cole
aware of.
Quinn, Black Cole
Zack
Quinn.
Ryder has the offense and the determination to win.
Haven't heard that
every
name in a
match
while.
he's
Cole
in.
Quinn,
Zack
imagine
Ryder
that.
is a master at exploding.
Was
with
Buzz
power
too in the
packs,
story?
attacks,
Was
and
Buzz the
unity at just
exterminator?
the right
If
time.
I was the
The
exterminator or
WWE
something. I
locker
don't know,
room
something like
needs
that.
to know that it's not a good idea to take Zack
And
Ryder
then,
lightly.
what was his name? Burn Blade.
That means
Oh yeah, Burn Blade was a
he's
menace.
up to something.
Baron Blade. I remember Baron Blade.
Bro, I was on the damn.
Apparently, he can summon this kind of energy at will.
I hope they changed the mini game for the ladder matches. I don't like this
So,
mini game at
how
all.
do you trigger chain wrestling in this game?
I was just about to look that up. Let me
Things
see.
are obviously looking
Yeah,
good
I'm gonna
right
check
now.
it
But
out.
let me
I
tell
wanna see
you,
how it looks.
climbing that ladder at this point in the match is no easy task.
I do manually entry chain wrestling.
Let's get another look at what made that ladder match so exciting.
Let's say hold R1 and right bumper and press A or X.
Here is your winner.
You on Xbox, I guess you press A.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna bring in a little technician. Let's see.
Try to lock up with Goldberg. Make him look how Rayon Regal made him look.
Let's see. I'll do it with AJ Styles. You don't want to. You don't
Imagine,
want him.
imagine if AJ Styles went to NXT.
I'll be crazy.
I mean, the OC went in.
AJ Styles.
The whole OC. I'm hoping no sound effects for the fire.
When you talk about AJ Styles, the list of
Man, I remember the $1 million
accomplishments
challenge. I
is
spent the
seemingly endless.
first couple
Styles
days
a
trying to
true
beat that.
global superstar before arriving in WWE.
One of my
But
career was
since
the
he's
worst. I
been
never
here,
played that
AJ
one.
Styles has lived up to the
I
moniker.
played. It's not that I never played 2K20s. That I remember playing. I thought that shit was ass, and I said, "No, I can't play this trash."
It was bizarre, man. It was bizarre. Like that my rise for my career was insane. It was all over the place.
Jay says Parker been crazy on that.
Yeah, Nintendo 64 for real. I was on that virtual, what is called virtual pro wrestling tier. I was playing that for a short period of time. I was on it. I played every DLC. Like I got my money, dude. I was on it, man. I made sure I got my money. I forced myself to play it.
I hate that Bobby Roode never won any real championships
And
in the
his
main roster.
opponent from
Oh,
Toronto,
that's unfortunate.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235
Wasn't he the United States champion?
Bobby Roode.
Honestly, I don't even remember. Sleeper entrance? Nah, this shit ain't no sleeper entrance. This shit was amazing. I remember, bro. I'll never forget that. That's one of the best moments I ever been at a wrestling event. I went to it was Bobby Roode versus Shinsuke Nakamura in NXT Takeover Orlando. That shit was amazing, bro. That crowd was electric. Not that I haven't been part of electric crowds, because that Royal Rumble crowd last year that I went to was electric too. But that takeover when Bobby Roode came out and everybody was singing Glorious, and then Nakamura came out and everybody was doing the Nakamura song, it was crazy.
The United States champion in 2017.
That's crazy, bro.
He won the 24/7 title too.
This should be an
He
incredible
champion,
matchup. I mean,
World Tag Team champion, SmackDown tag
offensive
team.
offensive
Oh, look,
repertoires,
that's chain wrestling right
lasting
there.
endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Let me control.
Heavy duty right
Oh
hand.
man, I'm rusty.
Elbow.
We would have the whole R1 and right bumper.
Oh
R1,
boy.
right bumper. What's R1?
So
Right bumper.
R1, it's a hold right bumper and press A.
I did hold it.
Snapmare.
It's probably past the period, but it's only a certain amount of time you can do it.
What, at the beginning of the match?
Like in the beginning of the match.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I
Who
wouldn't
are
attempt to
one?
predict what's
So
going
you
to
mean
happen.
to tell me
I'd
that
just be
this
ready
is
for
what people are
anything.
complaining about?
Sometimes that's all you can
Being
do.
able to do this in the beginning
Matches
of the
like
match
this
and that's it?
rarely end inside the ring, which is what makes them so unpredictable.
Bobby Roode
Dang.
looking good tonight. Truly
I guess
worthy
it
of the
adds to the
expensive
match.
robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions,
See
his
how the
opponents
stamina
would have already
drop.
lost.
You can be like, you can press
Harsh
X or
impact.
A.
Yeah, it's only
Do it
at
too.
the beginning.
Breaker. Try walking after
Yeah,
that one.
and you can do rest holds too.
That kick will stop
See
you in
how
your
you do
tracks.
that again.
What a stomp.
He said, nah, bro, you could prompt it mid-match too. How do you do it mid-match?
Yeah, you could do rest holds. Let me see if tap A to grapple, then tap A again to do a rest hold.
Superstar to remember in a falls count anywhere
So
match.
Carter out
You
here
gotta be
giving you some
snappy.
misinformation, man. That's
I
crazy.
do mean
You gotta press
I hope
A,
someone
press
uses
A to
you as a
grapple,
weapon,
and then you
Saxton.
press
Beautiful
A
technique.
again
A
to.
knee drop. Oh, man.
So like you gotta have him in a
Right.
headlock
Man,
position,
that's some
and then you press A
attitude behind
again.
it.
Oh, I see, he's doing it to me right now.
That's another one that they added that could drain your stamina. And once you, and if you get out, you get like a momentum buff. If you get out before he choke you out 3 times.
Also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing
Yeah,
you
and
can
then
do
they could
about it.
press X midway through it. Yeah, they could press X midway through it to throw your timing off.
an easy kick out there. Gonna take a whole lot more.
See, that's just like the trading blows mini game I was telling you about. You see how they kick out by holding A.
Yeah, it is. It's the same exact, the same thing.
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. Oh! Nailed it.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Torture your opponent's neck. I like it.
Speaking of that classic
I'm
Charlotte
just
Sasha
hard.
encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever
Yeah,
that
I'm
the
sad
women's
that Bobby
championship
had to
changed hands in a
retire, too.
Falls Count Anywhere match. And guys, I will never, the shoulders are down. That was nowhere near a 3 count. He's got some more fight in him, guys.
Yeah, I did like, one thing I did like about this for sure is the fact that they had limited reversals.
Very nice.
Yeah. I hope they take that stump bar out too.
After 18 years, people told AJ Styles,
All right, so Wild Things says, what is this underground feature? Good question. If you don't remember watching Monday Night Raw during the pandemic, I'll pull up the picture for you right now. There was a match during the pandemic, or like a segment on the show called Raw Underground. And that's what this was. It was kind of like a fight pit area where people were ringside. There's no turnbuckles. There's no ring ropes. And the referee's dressed with a black shirt. And it's supposed to feel like, the vibe is supposed to feel kind of like mixed martial arts. And then they also did one now more recently in NXT. They're the ones that took over the match type. Which, yeah, the stuff with Shane went away and they never really did it again, but they brought it back to WWE under the NXT umbrella.
Supposed to be like an MMA style match.
Yeah, basically like an MMA style, just it's a beatdown basically. Kind of like MMA, kind of not really. Like
Yeah.
we could just dumb it down and say, yeah, it's kind of like MMA.
Yeah.
You win by knockout or submission. The crowd is outside to, like, if you fall on top of the crowd, and you kind of get up and they help you. Sometimes they
Yes.
help you, sometimes they don't. So, like, it just depends. But yeah, it's supposed to be a different vibe. I like it.
I
I
remember
do.
we thought it was gonna be inside a cage. It wasn't inside a cage because it was in like the Apex UFC arena or something.
Nah, no Raw Underground back. It's the NXT version of it. But yeah, chain wrestling is back. I mean, I just want to show you guys some gameplay of it. I popped in 2K19 real quick. That menu is awful. The brightness of the characters' skin tone is pretty bad. That's what I remember those years that I was playing. Like, the games I didn't think were bad. Essentially, the gameplay, I could still enjoy it and see it for what it was. But no, not to disrespect MMA, but that wasn't MMA. It was like bare bones MMA.
Yeah.
No,
It was fake MMA. Fake
no,
MMA.
yeah, it's supposed to be like fake MMA, bro. It's not really MMA. That's why, like, it's more like a street fight, bro. It's kind of like just a street fight. And he says, like, only chain gameplay gonna be? Nah, we don't know, man. We don't know nothing about the actual details itself.
I feel like we barely know about the underground. Like, they didn't even say, like, is it gonna be Raw Underground or NXT Underground? They ain't even
Well, no,
confirmed
we
that yet.
don't know in what way it fits into the story. We don't know which way it fits into the gameplay. We don't know how the mechanics are gonna work. We don't know if you're gonna be able to customize the rules. All we know is that there's some underground stuff coming. No way this island feature works properly. Well, the island feature is going to work properly because it's going to have new servers.
And even then, it's a wrestling game. It's going to have glitches from time to time. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to have problems.
Oh, yeah.
But probably
Especially the
not
first week.
major problems, like game breaking problems.
They're going to dump it all. Yeah, they're going to dump it all on Tuesday. So let's close the voting. Wow. Wow. I'm surprised. For what it's worth, 75 votes are in. The voting ended. 34%, by 1%, the island won. So chain wrestling and the island are neck and neck. That'll be cool if they do only chain and punches and kicks. That'll be really cool, actually.
Yeah, no grabs.
Yeah, no, they really knocked it out the park. So tomorrow, let's see what that tease is for tomorrow, folks. If you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe because I'll keep you posted with videos and, of course, another follow-up stream if we get some extra content. I'm going to get up on out of here, man. I hope you enjoyed this little hangout. We discussed everything already. We went through their Twitter. We went through the new updates and features and gave our side of the story, our opinion. And I started off the stream hot, trying to situate everybody in the chat because everybody was going off on each other. But I did watch Saturday night's main event today on the other channel. Had a blast doing that. So between that stream and this stream, that's over 5 hours. Plus the video, man, I got to get some rest. I hadn't even really slept all like that, man. I think I slept yesterday maybe like 3 hours. It's been crazy. But I'm hyped up. I hope you are too. And I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow for sure. So I hope to see y'all there, whether it's a video or stream. Let's get it, man. It's 2K season. You know what time it is.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lex by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger, make the moments last. See the world from angles never seen before. Through the eyes of LexxX vision, open every door. From the screen to your mind, transcend the mundane. Stand and rise with LexxExpress, break every chain.
In every frame, a story that's waiting to be told.
In every voice, a power precious like pure gold. So subscribe and join the journey to the great unknown. With LexxExpress, we'll build a world we truly own. Hit that button, oh so bright.